Hello, everybody. Good evening. Thanks for showing up. Isn't this listening room just amazing? So cool. Tony works here all the time. He'll be doing some coordination of the sound to make sure it's all good for the whole night. You'll probably catch him at the bar after we're done thinking. We have a great lineup tonight. This is the 4th concert series for Clio Hueso. It's pretty awesome. I've been a part of a bunch of them. It's been a lot of fun. So we do, it's a series because you do tonight. The next one's in March. It'll be the girls and the ladies' night out. I'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit too. And then at the end of the year, a culmination of all 4 of the parts of the series come together on the big stage, and it's a blast. So make sure you get a ticket for the 22nd of March is the next one. Might change the date because there's a couple conflicting shows going on, but keep your eyes and ears open for it. We'll see what's happening. We got a great lineup tonight. This is the old-fashioned rock and original music show. We have some great sponsors. We thank you. We want to bring you close to the musicians. This is the best way to do it, right? I mean, this is awesome. Feel free to talk to them. You can heckle them if you want. I don't really care. I'm going to be heckling them. We'll have fun with it. But we'll have some fun with it. Thanks to our sponsors. We got Conktown Records. We've got The Fury. We've got the First Legal Rum, Key West Legal Rum. We also have Fausto's, right? I don't think I left anybody out. If you see me pull my phone out, I'm not being rude. It's just my cheat sheet, all right? We'll go ahead and get it started then. We'll talk more later about different stuff. This is Bubba Lownotes. Raise your hand if you know Bubba Lownotes. So his girlfriend or wife or sister, I'm not really sure. I've known her about 30 years. I don't know what relation they are, but she's back there. She's everywhere he goes dancing. I see it. He's playing, she's dancing. She's got a soul for dancing. I'm telling you, she's a dancer. Not the kind AJ likes. She is actually a really good dancer. But enjoy the show, you guys. This is Bubba Lownotes.
150 miles of dead-end road. Picking it up and gonna drop off a load. Yeah, I'm heading down South Key West Sunset. Yeah, I'm gonna hook up with my baby and I'm gonna get it wet, yeah. 150 miles of dead-end road. Burning bridges, licking toad. The mango don't fall far from the tree. When you hit the ground, roll away from me. When you hit the ground, roll away from me, oh yeah. Toad look good, this is shit kick up. Toad look good. Loose lips, sinking ships, well they call it coconut. She's a little slut. She's as happy as a love bug in a voodoo hut. I gotta whack her on the head just to get her in the bed. And when we're making love, she likes to play dead. 150 miles of dead-end road. Burning bridges, looking toad. Mango don't fall from the tree. When you hit the ground, roll away from me. When you hit the ground, roll away from me, oh yeah. Here we go. Toad the good, this is shit kick out. Toad the good. The lower you lay, the longer you stay. Well, I'm a rockin' and a rollin' in the key lime pie. With a little whipped cream, I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I got my head ready for the midnight show. Everybody looking for the moonlight glow. Woo! Here we go. 50 miles of dead-end road. Burning bridges, licking toad. The mango don't fall far from the tree. When you hit the ground, roll away from me. When you hit the ground, roll away from me. When you hit the ground, roll away from me. When you hit the ground, roll away from me. Oh, that's my trucking song right there. Got one more for you. Get up. Up from the depths of the lowest lows, with all my pillow and all my clothes, sing my song from head to toes. People, they just hold their nose. Yes, I am the lazy tenor, and the Lord who loves a sinner. Got one foot down in the grave, pray the Lord my soul to save. sing high up in heaven where angels fly. We all know I'll be living a lie. I say hello, Lord, I gotta say goodbye. Yes, I am the lazy tenor and the Lord and loves a sinner. I got one foot down in the grave. Pray the Lord my soul to save. They need my soul down in the pit. Someone has to sing this shit. I love it so much, I just can't quit. And I ain't alone where I sit. Yes, I am the lazy tenor and the Lord and loves a sinner. Got one foot down in the grave. Pray the Lord my soul to save. Oh, yeah. So come on, y'all, and join the crowd. Say what you got, say it out loud. All you got's one life to live. It's the only chance you got to give. Yes, I am the lazy tenor and the Lord loves a sinner. Got one foot down in the grave. Pray the Lord my soul to save. Thank you. I got my little stuff over here. You can check that out. I'm going to put it back on the back table back there.
Not so fast, big dog. Tell us a little bit about your guitar. You got that little thin pick. It's like paper, right? And you've adjusted this guitar to sound a little special. Bubba Lownotes, because he usually plays the bass, you know. You'll see him all over town. In fact, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you did to this thing, and tell us where you're playing.
This is a McLeod guitar. He actually did it to it. Michael McLeod, you know him, right? Remember? Yeah, and he used to take the guitars. He'd fix them up so he could lower them a lot lower, and he had to adjust the bridge back here a little bit so it wouldn't be quite so out of tune. And so it's one of his contraptions, and I'm glad to play it.
And the strings are a little bit looser?
Yeah, they're lower.
That's it tight?
A lot lower.
Yeah, okay. Where are you playing at? Coming up?
I'll be at Schooners with the Scallywags on Friday and Saturday.
Imagine that.
And I'll go up to Boondocks and play with Jonathan Williams.
Right on. I love Jonathan. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah,
He plays the Boondocks a lot. That's
Adrian and a little bit, and we'll see who else. Jared's probably got some stuff coming up off and on. Most of the gang.
Adrian will be here on the next show too. Adrian Z.
Also, I sing with the Keys Chorale, Keys Chorus, and so that's with the church affiliated with the St. Paul's Church, I guess, where we practice. But we'll do a concert at the Methodist Church. That's coming up in a couple of months. It's their concert, so we're doing. We usually do 5-6 languages. We're doing some Swahili, actually.
Nice. All right. Thank you, my brother.
All right, thanks.
Bubba Lownotes, y'all. We have some guests here tonight from Nashville. And so not everybody's quite local, but they've been here enough to be quasi-local. And I met them many years ago, and then they haven't been here in like 3 years. We talked a little bit on Facebook or whatever, once in a while messenger each other. I was so happy to hear they were coming to town. I was like, let's all go out to dinner and do something fun. And wow, here they are. So it's Brian Ashley Jones and Melanie Jean. And I want you guys to come on up, get your stuff set, tell a little bit more about yourself. So they have a little connection to North Carolina, Nashville. I think they play about everywhere because I'm always seeing it on Facebook that they're somewhere. And the funny thing is, when I first met them, I thought it was Brian and she was Ashley. And I think most people do that. In fact, it happened in the green room a little earlier at the beginning of the night. It's kind of funny. You think Brian Ashley Jones. I'm thinking they're married, and they're both their names. Only to find out I was wrong. But they're very good. You're going to like what you hear. Need any more room here? What you say, Mel? You got some, she's got a little tap dance going on up here, too.
This will only take a half an hour.
Sorry, we got drinks.
All right.
Melanie, tell us a little bit about you guys.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we live in Nashville, Tennessee. I actually grew up in New Mexico mostly, spent some time in Colorado as well. Brian is from South Carolina, and he's been at this for probably over 35 years as a full-time musician. We met about 3.5 years ago. I'll tell you more about that for our second song. And we just hit the ground running, and we've been a duo pretty much since the night we met. Yeah, that's a true statement, isn't it?
That is a true statement.
How about I just tell you a little bit about that since he's tuning? So we met in this cute little music venue in Bryson City, North Carolina, June 17th of 2022, and struck up a conversation before he'd started playing, and he invited me to jump up on stage with him if I wanted to sing some harmonies. And in the moment I was like, oh no, I could never. But I sat in the front and I watched him do a few, and I thought, maybe I could. So I ended up singing some harmonies with him that very first night that we met, and we pretty much haven't looked back.
That's all true. And our first winter together we spent in Key West.
That's right.
Yeah, bouncing back and forth between.
Our first Valentine's Day.
Yeah, our first Valentine's Day was down here. We do provide puke buckets if we get too sweet with these love stories.
Under your seat.
Yeah, they're just under your seat. Yeah. Well, thanks for having us. We sure appreciate it. We're going to do a couple songs for you here. This first one I wrote with a friend of ours in Nashville named Diane Michael, and it'll be our next single. We'll be putting out this spring sometime, and really happy to announce we've got a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer playing keyboards on the recording, Mr. Reese Winans from Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. And we're excited about that because he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and we're not. So. And he's just an awesome guy and such a talented man. So real honor to get to record with someone like that. It's a song called Better Version of Me. And it goes like this. Nothing comes for free, but I'm trying hard to be a better version of me. It's a long journey, but I know I'm gonna be a better version of me. I gotta do something, time to start jumping. Life's been passing me by. No more moping, time to start coping with a fly and cry. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna shine till this big bad world is mine. I gotta be a better version of me. Crazy, I gotta do better than this. I'm gonna be smarter, a real self-starter. It's time I start chasing my bliss. I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna thrive, I'm gonna live while I'm alive. I gotta be a better version of me. Jumping, life's been passing me by. No more moping, time to start coping with a fly then cry. Cry and cry, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna shine till this big bad world is mine. I gotta be a better version of me. Brighter skies, greener trees, whiter clouds and bluer seas. Offer me a better version of me. They're gonna see a better version of me. Thank you so much. Well, sweet Melanie Jean just wrote this next song a few weeks ago. I'm going to let her tell you about that.
Yeah, I wrote it during the ice storm. Didn't leave the house for 4 days, so this is part of what I did. This song is called Starting Tonight, and I wrote it about the night I met Brian. Looking back on that day, it really strikes me how crazy relaxed I was as we were having our very first conversation. And that had never happened before when I'd met someone for the first time. Usually you kind of have butterflies and you're trying to read what's going on. I felt like I'd known him for 100 years, and it hasn't changed. We hit the ground running like I told you. But I tried to capture that feeling of just total connection and relaxation with a stranger in this song, and it's called Starting Tonight. Did somebody drop me on a big feather bed? Or am I dreaming sweet dreams inside my head? See, I wasn't looking for no Mr. Right, but I feel a brand new day starting tonight. Now do I know you from some other place? I'm already resting when I see your face. The green lights are flashing. It's easy this time. Feels like the moon and stars finally aligned. Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
I feel a brand
New day. Starting tonight.
Look at us dancing like we know the song. Tell me, my baby, what took you so long? Said I wasn't looking for no Mr. Right, but I feel a brand new day starting tonight. Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
I feel a
Brand new day. Starting tonight.
starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
I feel a
Brand new
day. Starting tonight.
Starting tonight.
She just wrote that song. Wow, Melanie G and over there, buddy. Thanks for having us. We appreciate you.
Very nice. Little Nashville, a lot of love going into them songs, huh? That was sweet. Wish we had all night. We could play 10 songs each. Again, we want to thank our sponsors. Oh, by the way, it is a old-fashioned rock and music festival tonight. So old-fashioned is actually in the bar if you want one. Even has the cherry and the, whatever that is floating there. It's not a bug. But these are delicious. They're a little bit strong, so be careful, all right? It's Thirsty Thursday. Cheers, everybody. There is somebody going around taking orders if you'd like. So this is awesome. Fourth series, which makes it really great. Kim Walsh back there in the back trying to hide has been making this happen for many years. And she said last year was the last one. And I think everybody gave her a little bit too much trouble, so that ain't happening. One of our sponsors is the Cape Cod Harbor Illumination music series. Can you say something about that, Kim? Fausto's Markets supplied the green room food in there, which is really awesome of them. Got some goodie bags back there from who's sponsoring those goodie bags? The Fury Water Sports. Awesome. Awesome. So we thank them for that. How's the show so far? Pretty cool, huh? Get to be up close and personal. If you really can't hear or something, I'm sure you can move up here in the front. Don't be shy. I won't make fun of you. I swear. This is fun, though. So the next one, we're going to do like a round, right? So we have this guy named DeAngelo Nieves. He's been here a few times. He's usually with the band. He comes and plays the Green Parrot, Alamo, a couple different places. He's been playing here for a long time. He said he's going to cut this fro into a mohawk, a frohawk. And so we'll see if that's done by the end of the night. As part of that round as well, come on up, DeAngelo. Get your stuff together here, buddy. We're going to do our round, so we're going to bring you all up. Jack Wolf, come on, son. So Jack Wolf's a local celebrity, as you all probably know. I don't know where he got the green hair, but all right. He played in a local play recently as, what's his name? Jimmy Buffett. Oh, yeah, that guy. He owes me an apology, by the way. I got a fun story about Jimmy Buffett you don't know. But I was 19. Me and Mark Rossi and Vince Walton were in the Hilton in Tallahassee. We were in school at Florida State. And we wanted to go see Jimmy Buffett. We thought it was so cool. You know, he's a Florida boy. We thought, not so much. Anyhow, I'm not trying to badmouth him, but he does owe me an apology. So we get in this elevator, and he happens to get in the elevator. I don't know how that happened, honestly, but we're going up the elevator, and he had the whole 23rd floor of the Hilton in Tallahassee rented out. And as our way up there, we're thinking, hey, we're proud Pompano Beach boys. We start telling them, you know, hey, we're proud, you know, we love your music kind of thing. And he says, where are you guys from? And we said, Pompano Beach. Dead words. Pompano Beach, what a dump. We were ready to whip his ass, I promise you that. But we didn't because the door opened and there was a whole floor full of bouncers and stuff. This is when he was getting, I mean, this is 1981, 80 probably, so. Anyhow, God rest his soul. He was a good dude, I'm sure. Just wasn't nice to me, but that's okay. So Jack Wolf went, oh, I forgot to introduce Matt Backer. Come on, Matt, where you at? Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out. I meant you to get up here and set up too. Matt Backer's awesome. So Jack played Jimmy Buffett in the show, and he can tell you a little bit about that if you'd like. We're going to do a little round for you here. Matt Backer, he's played here forever as well. You're basically local. But I think Yeah, forever. I think he's English, right? Are you English, or where you come from?
I'm bi.
Meet AJ. Just teasing. Just teasing. He's my friend. I'm only playing. Hey, let's have a little round here. You guys make some noise for all these guys. DeAngelo Nieves, Jack Wolf, and Matt Backer, please.
How do we do this?
Are we standing? Are we sitting?
What?
Whatever's.
Right. I haven't got a stool, so whatever happens.
Oh, I got a stool. There. There's 3 stools. You get the high chair.
It's an honor to be sat next to Jimmy Buffett. I've heard so much about him.
Half of it's true. Man, what a fun role that was for me. You know, I didn't really know much about Jimmy Buffett before I moved down here 13 years ago, but I've definitely gotten an education since, especially with having the role. And a lot of people came to the musical thinking that I was going to do a bunch of Jimmy Buffett songs, and there's actually all original music, no Jimmy Buffett songs in the whole play. And there was a fight scene in the play. I don't think Jimmy was much of a fighter, you know. So count your blessings, Joe Weed.
Well, my name is DeAngelo Nieves. I'm originally from Oklahoma, but grew up between Oklahoma and Western Mass. So I grew up listening to a pretty wide range of music. There's a lot of country, obviously, in Oklahoma, but there's a little bit of everything else, too. I mean, the Count Basie Orchestra did a residency in Oklahoma City when it was like the center of the film industry distribution in the 30s. And yeah, and so I've lived in South America for like 6 years, got to learn a bunch of music down there, and in the Northeast, a lot of people pass through there as well. And so this is my first winter in Key West, and I'm really honored and grateful to be a part of this. Thank you.
You know, on Mondays I host a workshop teaching musicians how to live stream. I'd love to have both of you guys if you're available. In the future, it's not a paid gig, but you get paid in education, you know, and we're live streaming this right now, actually. I'm sure there's
No pressure.
tens, if not dozens of people online right now watching us. Thanks to all of you guys. Also, I'm going to release another video that's a little more professional because I didn't have good internet here, but I'm going to put together something of all the video that I take from this. You guys can have something to check out later. You want to start first?
Yeah.
You want to start first, Mr. Becker?
Okay. Hi. My name's Matt, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Matt. I'll drink to that.
This audible? Nice though this be, I seek yet further kicks. I'm in control, I'm gonna get another fix. No pro like me has gotta turn some new tricks. Everything is not enough though. Everything is fine. Everything is not enough. All of the morsels I've tasted, all of the chances I've wasted. You know the score. All I want is more. Limited stock, the clearance sale of my soul. If I gain all the world, it's never gonna fill the hole. Tell everyone I did it all for rock and roll. Everything is not enough though. Everything is fine. Everything is not enough. As I gaze fondly above me and dump on people who love me. Open the door. All I want is more. Everything is not enough though. Everything is fine. Everything is not enough. All of the morsels I've tasted, all of the chances I've wasted. You know the score. All I want is more. Thank you.
Excellent. How relatable. You know, what is enough? You know, rich people don't know what enough is. But happy people know what enough is. But, you know, do happy people create great art? No. Just keep wanting more. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's not enough. This is a song, it's not recorded yet, and I've been saying that for 15 years. So, you know, one day it's not going to be true. But right now, the only place you're going to hear it is right here, right now. So this song's called Charms. It's a very special song for me. It was about, you know, I had so much love in my heart and nowhere to put it, you know. So I just had to imagine what it would be like to be in love, in a loving relationship. You know, to have that love returned or whatever. So, and then I realized I was writing all these love songs about my now current wife, Carrie Wolf, love of my life. Shout out to Carrie, thank you. Yeah, I could never write a love song about anybody. And then I realized when we you know, started dating, I was like, oh, they're all about her. It all makes sense now. Okay, here we go. I woke in the dark, it jumpstart my heart. I don't know where you've been, don't know where you are. And if it's alright, we'll ride in my car. Drive through the night, I don't care how far. Let's run for the shelter out of the storm. I'll keep you warm. Forget about the weather here in my arms. I work my charm on you, on you, on you. I work my charms on you, on you, on you. The very next day, my world was so great. The blues and the greens all fade away. All I see is red, and that is here to stay. The things that I've said remain the same way. Let's run for the shelter and out of the storm. I'll keep you warm. Forget about the weather here in my arms. I work my charms on you, on you, on you. I work my charms on you, on you, on you. I work my charms on you. I work my charms on you. Walk in the dark, jumpstart my heart. To know where you've been, to know where you are, to know where you are. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
I was gonna start with a not a love song, but now I think I'm gonna play one of my many sappy songs.
Ooh.
Love it. I wish I could write love songs without them being sappy. I feel like mine are like extra sappy, like dripping sometimes. let's beat back the dirt. And who needs light when it's coming from where we learn? And push and pull on the heart on the strings. And what is love and what is memory? And it's all at the night of for a night. And I am confident that this is a war that must be fought. And if we were both blind, I'd still want you within earshot. And if we were both blind, I'd still want you within earshot. Let's beat back the dirt. And who needs light when it's coming from where we learn? And push and pull on the heart on the strings. And what is love and what is memory? And harmonize on the longest snow. And if we were both blind, I'd still want you within earshot. And if we were both blind, I'd still want you within earshot.
Beautiful. Sappy.
Told you. I told you.
Love it.
Oh, it's lovely. This tune has a low fructose content, despite the title, and was actually recorded in this room with none other than Mr. Bubba Lownotes playing bass.
Hey.
Round of applause for him. And it was produced by our mutual friend here, Ian Shaw.
Ian.
And it's his fault that I've been coming here for going on 13 years. He had the temerity to relocate his studio from about 2 miles from where I live in North London to a houseboat in Key West. How very dare he? I had to come here to do some work. He's so cruel. Anyway. This one's an E minor, and then there's a solo section in the middle, which is an F sharp minor, if anybody feels like joining in. So, yeah, sappy. This is called Sugar and Cotton. Fingertips,
broken hearted. All of your money is the sound I'm making. It's the sound I'm faking. It's the pound I'm making. It's the pound I'm taking.
F sharp minor, anybody?
And back to E minor now. Sugar and cotton, never forgotten. Cotton and sugar. Jack Wolf and DeAngelo Nieves on lead guitar.
Awesome, thanks. All right. This song is called I Love You Too, and this is how I told an ex-girlfriend that I loved her. And I did love her, but I didn't know what love was, you know. And I realized I was just singing about loving my future wife. She understands. The girl I wrote the song about is also married and loves a man very much, and you know that's the way life goes sometimes. You might think that you love somebody in the moment, and maybe in some ways you do, but you know when you find real true love, that's a different thing. So this song's actually about my wife. Here we go. And you know, just to get into sort of the songwriting thing about this, I wrote this on the piano, and I was really obsessed with the Pixies' "Where Is My Mind?" So I took the progression from that song and I changed the rhythm and the key. But it's just a little insight. I think the Beatles or somebody said, you know, brilliant people create and genius steals. So, you know, I don't know if you know the story behind Blackbird, but that's actually a classical piece, and he just put some words over it. But you know, people think he just made that from scratch, but you know. We just stand on the shoulder of giants, and people don't see all the stuff that we built it on top of. They just think, you know, people are brilliant or whatever. But I definitely stole this stuff. So here we go. So if I change the rhythm, it goes, "Where's my mind?" With your feet in the air and your head on the I don't know if you'll ever hear my original song the same way if you've never heard it before. You know I want to make you mine. Can you see I'm in it to win it? I know it's gonna take some time, but I hope that it shows I'm so sincere. Will you ever know my worth? If you never have to earn me, maybe this can only hurt. Well, at least I know I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. 'Cause love is like a work of art. You know sometimes that I can make mistakes when it comes to matters of the heart. Everybody knows that it's give and take. It's give and take. It's give and take. Give and take, I give and take, we give and take. I sing such a sweet song, I wrote a special just for you. And every time you sing along, it's kinda like you're singing, I love you too, I love you too, I love you too. love you too. I love you too. I love you too. You know I wanna make you mine. Can you see that I'm in it to win it? I know it's gonna take some time. I hope that it shows that I'm so sincere. But will you ever know my worth? No. If you never have to earn me, maybe this can only hurt. Maybe I want you to hurt me. I sing such a sweet song. I wrote a special, it's just for you. And every time I sing along, it's kinda like singing, I love you too, I love you too, I love you too. I love you too, I love you too, I love you too. I love you too, I love you too, I love you too, I love you too.
That's awesome.
You gonna stay sappy or?
In a way.
Okay.
In a way. I'm gonna stay sappy for. I had this Kia Spectra back in the day, so, and it meant so much to me. I called it the Kia Sextra, actually. And it was mowed down in the prime of its life, parked in front of my buddy's house while I was sleeping, and like earthquakes and everything and tornadoes, I slept through the whole thing, and I woke up to my friend being like, "Dude, your car's gone." And I thought it had been stolen, but it had been knocked 3 yards down, turned around and up a hill. And it was totally totaled, and the person got away.
Oh my God.
Their car was still enough, good enough to limp away. And I had just put, what did you call it, liability on my car. Like I'd just taken off full coverage. So it was a big loss, and I wrote this song at like 4 a.m. after I talked to the cops. Unbelievable outcomes, long shirt waiting bad days. All the plans were made to deep burst, with the clouds to find another haze. And it's not fair, or so it seems. The wheels have fell off and away. But you don't have to flip out, 'cause it'll be okay. In hindsight should be foresight. That would be real nice. Then you would never make a mistake. Not once, nor twice. And it's not fair, or so it seems. The wheels have fell off and away. But you don't have to flip out, 'cause it'll be okay. 'Cause it sounds so hot and true. And ducks mixed in the queue. Luck hides far below. Overstrained glow. So look up. Just another day.
That's lovely.
What?
Love songs to cars. That's
What's the name of your car now?
Lil V.
Lil V?
Yeah, it's a Mazda 5, so it's like a little van.
All right.
Well, I'm really gonna bring the vibe now. This is my funeral song.
R.I.P.
But it was recorded in this room again, so I have the right to do so. I'm of an age, unlike these gentlemen here, where I catch up with my old friends at funerals, and there's one which I hope that they're going to come to unless they get there before me. But you know, it's where we are in life. It's part of life, and yeah, here you go. Have a good old cry to this.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, you will if.
Brother, I'm a very emotional guy. I need you to know, I cry at commercials, cartoons, it doesn't matter.
And you'll cry with the clams I hit on this because I wrote it in open L, and damned if I can remember how to play it.
Well, hopefully there's no solos on there.
Just before the credits, we reached the final scene. Everyone in black, the hero in the back of a slow limousine. Monochrome cold twilight. No one likes the end. Pairs of eyes are tearing as we watch you disappearing slowly round the bend. That which freely flows, tied up like garden hose. Know that it sounds crazy, but it's true. Where does all of the love go? And so is your only friend. Where does all of the love go? In the end, you were brilliant, you were beautiful, and sometimes way too much. I can see the traces of the smiles on all the faces of everyone you touched. You knew how to spend your money, how to spend your time. Angry, sad, and funny. Knew how to break some hearts, how to break the rhyme. Thank you.
Man, I cannot wait to go to your funeral. It's gonna be awesome. Woo! It's gonna be a party. All right. Respectfully.
No, please disrespect me. That's the whole idea.
All right, so this song's called "Battle in the Blues." It's about wanting to be in love so much, but it's just not the right time. So you just got to deal with it. And it's actually a duet, but when you don't have a partner, you just got to duet with yourself. So some of you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. I'll let you know when it's the girl's part. Come with me. You know I hate to be alone. I need you to see that I don't have a heart of stone. We can walk the land, we can howl at the moon, hand in hand. We'll always be with you. I'll always be with you. It's a girl's part. Call my name, but I can't answer right now. Such a shame, 'cause now I know I love you. A time may come when our hearts will be as one. Until then, I'll have to deny you. Minutes and hours, days and even weeks, I've been in the shadows of the valleys, mountain peaks. I'm having a hard time dealing with the news, back and forth in my mind. I'm battling my blues. I'm battling my blues. Come with me, call my name. You know I hate to be alone. I need you to see such a shame. I don't have a heart of stone. We can walk the land, a time may come when our hearts will be as one. Until then, I'll always be with you. Battling my battling my I'm battling my battling my Thank you.
It's interesting you said it's about timing, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Timing's everything. You can meet the right person at the wrong time, it just messes everything up.
Well, this song is about meeting the right person at the wrong time that I'm about to play. And so thank you for helping me with that segue, because
Hell
that's
yeah.
literally what I was about to sing about. It's all about timing.
Great
you know?
minds think alike.
I think we're communicating through our hair, like wirelessly.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Let me try that again. I'd like to stricken the last 10 seconds from the record, Your Honor.
I'll edit it out.
square. I know you were bound, but now you're free instead. And I hope not to appall you, maybe reconcile. I know I was bound, but I was in denial. And all good things must come to an end, but that's not what I want. I know I was bound, but I was in denial. I know you are here, and it's been a while. I know I was bound, but now I'm free instead. Sometimes the gods just don't understand. An angel will worry you when the others flare. I know you were bound, but now you're free instead. And I hope not to appall you, maybe reconcile. I know I was bound, but I was in denial. And all good things must come to an end, but that's not what I want. I know I was bound, but I was in denial. I know you are here, and it's been a while. I know I was bound, but now I'm free instead. Sometimes the gods just don't understand. I know I was here, I know I was bound, but I was in denial. I know you are here, and it's been a while. I know I was bound, but now I'm free instead. Sometimes the gods just don't understand.
Sorry, the server went down for a quick second.
It's just jazz. Playing one wrong note, that's a mistake. We play a bunch of wrong notes, and that's just jazz. You don't get it.
I was going to tune, but I can't be asked. But the songs that I've played so far are from my forthcoming album, which was recorded largely here and produced by my good friend Ian Shaw. It'll be out a week tomorrow on the 27th, and it's called Red Guitars, so I apologize for not playing a red guitar tonight. But now I'm going to play a song which isn't on the album, just because I can. And I actually wrote it, shockingly, before either of these gentlemen were born, and before many of you were born. When I wrote it, I thought it was funny, and damned if it didn't come true. Anyway. Here is the story of the upper-class American kid who never could go unforgiven for doing all the things he did. Sleep late in the morning, party into the night. each and every day. Reeling in the midst of all the wheeling and dealing, supplementing his massive pain. Forgets academic knowledge, won't get him to a decent college. Pause connections will make a few corrections, and everyone will get their way. Who needs him? Lord, who needs him? Burning rubber in the middle of the night, long, quiet suburban streets. We need him. Lord, we need him. 'Cause today's consistent cheater is tomorrow's fearless leader. We need the upper class American kid to keep us on our feet. Okay, it's an A, guys. Ready? Back in D now. It's late into the evening. Dad's as pissed off as he can be. 'Cause a call came in a little while ago saying the kid was in custody. He was feeling kinda naughty, so he took off in the Maserati. Half an hour later, the cops found a car wrapped around the old oak tree. Who needs him? Lord, who needs him? Waiting for a chance to boogie with his buddies with a six-pack and a handful of downs. We need him. Lord, we need him. 'Cause today's serial groper is tomorrow's brave new hoper. We need the upper class American kid to show us the way around.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That's great. Great song.
I wish it weren't.
We need him. Completely fictitious work. All right, this is the first song I ever had on the radio. One of the first songs I ever wrote. It's called "The Howl at the Moon." So when I give you the wink, everybody just do the howl, and then yeah, okay, good practice. There you go. It doesn't have to be good, it just has to be loud, all right? I simply will not do. I saw a bunch of people not doing it. Put the lights on the crowd. Where's the light guy? All right, one more time, everybody. I'm not kidding, everybody do it. Now. Well, as I drift on down to the water's edge to take a look around and see my friends, can you help me out? And give me a home and just give in, give up in below. Because we got an appetite it's gonna give me soon when the feeling's right. We're gonna howl at the moon, howl at the moon. It's life in times of a rainy day. Don't you see your sky and then she make a quail. Let you tell her why she needs to stay, but I ain't compromised. She seems to get in the way. She got an appetite and a real short fuse. She's like dynamite and she high. up on the put up a good fight. We don't throw the towel when I touch it out. I'm gonna make it how. Got an appetite, so we stand and run when I turn out the light. We howl, howl at the moon, howl at the moon. Oh, key change. Turn out the light and light up the candle. Tonight's too hot to handle. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, she costume so sweet. She treats me right. When she lets me up into the house. Got the face on the wall, got the clothes on the ground. We lost it all 'cause we don't want to be found. Got an appetite, so we stay in the room when we turn out the light. We howl, howl at the moon, howl at the moon. Howl at the moon. 10 out of 10. Never had a better crowd. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Great job. I'm gonna go home and tell my wife that happened. Had him right here. Palm my hand.
It was awesome. Thank you.
That's good for me.
Everything I've played so far has been 12 years old or so, or older. So I'm gonna play something that I wrote just about a year ago. I was lucky enough to have a really nice spot right on the beach that was really great a couple of winters ago. But again, operative word is winter, and location was Cape Cod. So it was basically like a Stephen King novel. There was hardly anyone there. It was just White Walkers and terror. So I spent a lot of time next to the ocean and wrote a bunch of songs that feel like it. And this is one of them. It's an instrumental, actually.
Good Lord.
So that's how you do that.
Oh, okay. Wow. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you give lessons?
I'm actually saving for lessons.
Oh, what the hell, I'll do this one. In days of old, the Stones were younger than the president, and life was certain. Line was drawn twixt right and wrong, and all along it fell an iron curtain. So bring back the Cold War. It sure was good for know where you stood, which guys were bad, which guys were good, and which empires were evil. Lava lamps in living rooms and sonic booms with Concord in the summer skies. Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock and Sulu and Uhura on the Enterprise. So bring back the Cold War. It sure was good. Boom shots, Marshall plans, Teflon covered frying pans, wobbling weebles. A million kept you clothed and fed. AIDS were just toys you used in bed. And Paul was dead. So bring back the Cold War. It sure was good for God save the Queen. Beat our mean fascist regimes. Evil Knievel. Sorry, folks, it's all my fault. If Vladimir Putin hadn't heard that song, then things would have turned out differently.
In another universe, he did, you know? What do you do when you're singing an original song and you don't remember the words? Well, you know what? You change them because you made them in the first place, so you know what? I don't know if I remember the words of this song I'm about to sing, so I might just become a little improv. I could spend my whole life trying to be who you want me to be, and I could find a good wife, have some kids, start a family. There's so much I don't know. Why we're here and baby, where we go? Is it more important that we have our things, or that we have a song in our heart that we love to sing?
is my life, to be judged by my degrees, and then to spend my time looking for love and being free. Must always try to bend your will. I wanna feel real strength climbing up the hill. I'm loving life and the pain that it brings. I love the sweat in my eyes. I love the way that it stings. You know I do. There's so much I don't know, baby, why we here, where we go. Is it more important that we have our things, that we have a song in our heart that we love to sing? You know I do. I can walk a hard road, never knowing where it's gonna lead. I try and break the mold. I think of my heroes and I'm free. Must always try to bend your will. I want to feel real strength climbing up the hill. I'm loving life and all the pain that it brings. I love the sweat in my eyes, the way that it stings. There's so much I don't know, why we here, baby, where we go. Is it more important that we have our things, or that we have a song in our heart we love to sing? 'Cause I do. Yeah, listen, I remembered those were the words. Listen. As far as you know.
The book.
I was wondering what was in that thing.
This is where it's got these little, like, I think they're sea otters.
That's otter for sure.
Yeah.
The dogs of the sea.
Most of you are too young to remember paper. That's an old iPad over there.
Yeah. It's an analog iPad.
I kept trying to enlarge it. It wouldn't do anything.
I'm old enough that I definitely used a card catalog. And most people don't even know what that is.
You know the Dewey Decimal System?
I know the Dewey Decimal System. Me and Dewey, we hung out.
Hell yeah.
All right, this is another song that I wrote next to the ocean. And I can see as the sun's been gone for long. And I can't see very far. And I can't feel your heart. And I can't hear your song on the beach. I know you're gone. And I can't fight, 'cause the moon's not bright at all. What light's left in your soul? Clouds block stars from their roll to navigate your toes on this route that seems so
on a beach that knows you're gone.
You're all good. Stay where you're at, brother. How many of you guys in here feel like you got like 6 more brand new great friends, huh? This is up close and personal. This is awesome. Way to go, you guys. We got one more round for you. I want to make sure you know it's the last call, too. Good to see you, brother. Thank you. Beautiful, man.
Thanks, man.
Even you.
Thank you, Joe Weed. I think you need to cut Joe Weed off. He's starting to get mushy on me. Sappy.
For real, just want to remind you guys that sometime in March, right now it's set for the 22nd, but we'll see. Might change because there's some other things that are really big going in town. We don't want to step on each other's toes. But the ladies' night out will be the next part of the concert series for Coyote Wasteland concert series, all right? Adrian Z is in here somewhere, as well as McKenna Carlson is back there somewhere. And they will be joining a few other girls. One girl has never even been here before, right, Kim? Anna P.S. Right? And Sharice, yep.
It's gonna be a great show. I'll come here for that.
Yeah, make sure you come buy tickets.
I'll come film. I'll film it, and I'll buy tickets because I love this place.
There you go. Isn't this room awesome? Yes. Very cool. All right, one more round, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love you guys.
I'd like to thank you all for avoiding Vince Vaughn as he ran up and down Bahama Street and making the effort to come out here. And can I have a big round of applause for DeAngelo Nieves? And for Jack Wolf. Come on, you could do better than that.
Make some noise for Matt.
Okay, guys, this is the title track to my forthcoming album, and it's in G, okay? Bobby's in the lobby of the National Bank. Rich is sitting on his money like a big iron bank. He doesn't want champagne or caviar. All he really wants is a red guitar. Bonnie is a mommy with her own little girl, and she'll give her anything in the whole wide world. Molly don't want lollies from the candy jar. All she wants for Christmas is a red guitar. Red guitar. Red guitar. Close your eyes, you're a rock and roll star. Everything sounds better on a red guitar. Johnny's in the foyer, nursing a grudge, sitting with his lawyer, waiting for the judge. He saw the paparazzo in a Hollywood bar, stopping Johnny rocking on a red guitar. Red guitar. Red guitar. Riding with the king
yeah. It sounds like a red guitar if you just listen. All right, this is the last song for me. Before I play this, I want to say that my wife is playing Willie T's at 9:30. Go support her. Yeah, okay. Her name is Carrie Wolf. She's worth it. She's amazing. Ow! Yeah, one more time. Ow! Feels great. Thanks, guys. All right, listen, I did remember all the words to the last song. I said thought I was going to mess it up, but I definitely don't remember the words to this one, so. This is Evil Knievel style, guys. If I crash and burn, that's the show. Some birds and I watched them fly. They use no words, they just pass me by. I asked my father, how do you know when it's time to stay or when it's time to go? He used no words to answer me. Pointed out the birds and the fish in the sea. So I asked all the fish in the sea, and in their way they answered me. But never did they let me in, but I got my answers in the flips of their fins. And in their way they answered me. All of the birds and the fish in the sea. I knew the answer all along, to be myself and to sing my song. I knew the music, my words are wrong, so I'll keep on writing them, on and on and on and on and on. Maybe I'll never make it across all the bridges that I've burned. I know the lesson has not been lost every time that I learned. And I began to feel absurd, 'cause the answer was in front of me. I cannot get my answers from a bird or any of the fish in the sea. I knew the music, my words are wrong, so I'll keep on writing them, on and 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 on. I nailed all that too. I wrote all that before. That was none of that was made up, but it was close. Thanks. It's also not recorded. It's called On and On.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Kim and Key West Theater and everyone here.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you to everybody for being a part of this. Thanks for playing with me, and thanks for including me. Really appreciate it. I'm going to play another one of the Ocean songs from a couple of years ago.
Hell yeah. Love the ocean. You guys like the ocean? What about the Gulf? It's not as good, but it's good. Come on, man, just make it up. They don't know.
I'll know. Where is it?
What strange sorcery is this?
I know. My people speak of a time when people spoke to each other instead of like.
It's
What do
funny.
you mean the time of the landline?
That's funny because we were just watching Matt was going through all these stone chiseled tablets, and he's like, "Should I bring these out?" I'm like, "No, man." But they're back there, 25 pounds.
Let's see if we can do this.
Gotta get up when the sun is awakened. Colors of the sun, the sand is just breaking. Seagulls are screaming, the light is just gleaming. Angles that are seemingly ever shifting. Have to head out the door to the clock that is constantly ticking. Eyes of the boss, productivity slipping. Time's all that I've lost, so others are winning. How at least like that, you're never winning. Until have to head down to the shore. Life is not doing me wrong. Beyond so much more. Gotta stand up for your rights when they're waiting. But that could go against your years of training. If you don't, you'll find yourself regretting. Look back to the life you were leading and abiding. Have to head down to the shore. Life is not to me, no. No, you can't stay too far. Beyond so much more. That's it. Have to head down to the shore. Life is not to me anymore. No, you can't stay too far. Beyond so much more.
Thank you.
Guys, if you got any video footage from this, I'm gonna be making I'm gonna be making my own video. This whole thing, I got like a bunch of cameras all over the room. But the more camera footage I have, the better. Please send it to jackwolfmusic@gmail.com if you can. You can also send it through Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And if you can't figure it out, just reach out and I'll help you. But I saw you had some footage. I want that, please. Thank you.
I know everybody's butt hurts, so stand up, give them a standing ovation now. Reverse order, Matt Backer, Jack Wolf, DeAngelo Nieves. Thank you. Way to go, way to go. Not done there. We got Melanie Jean. And Brian back there, Brian Ashley Jones, and Bubba Lownotes. All right, all right. You don't have to leave yet. I think they're still serving. I'm not sure. You could buy one more for all of us. I don't care. We're having fun. Don't forget in March 22nd, good to see you, Matt. That was awesome. March 22nd, the ladies' night out. Even we can go, guys. We can come cause trouble there, I promise. We'll do it right back here in the listening room, the backstage listening room in the Key West Theater. Their staff, everybody appreciates it. Kim Walsh, thank her for everything. She set it all up. We're so glad you came. This is the best one by far. by far the fourth season of the concert series of Kyle Waso, man. So thank you all. Let's have some fun. Meet the groups. Meet everybody. Say hi.